we'll just get straight into our picks. Sweet. Alright, good evening, gentlemen, and welcome to another installment of Performance League Racing as I switch my mic back on and off. Tonight we give you the Cup Series at Worldwide Technology Raceway Gateway. I hate that name. Let's get straight to the race. So, joining me in the booth tonight, Dalator and Mayhem. How y'all doing, guys? I'm just both talk over each other.
Yep. Yeah, I'm good, man.
Okay, so since we're jumping in quick, Dalator, who's your pick for tonight?
Gateway's a wild card. Cup doesn't run here in real life. You're going to see the same guys at the front of the field you're always going to see at the front of the field as we're going 3 wide into turn 3.
Nice.
I'm going to go Ubi here tonight.
Mayhem, who you got?
I tell you, I think this is going to be really similar to Richmond, so I think you saw the 10 and the 6 car towards the end of that race really be good. I'd watch out for those two. I think, you know, Joker and Ubi will be up there to make it interesting, but for me, it's the 10 or the 6 tonight.
As y'all say that, we've got Ubi in the lead, Joker second, Heredia third, and it looks like Captain Jack in fourth.
It is indeed, Captain Jack.
Well, let's go ahead and just break right into this conversation of Captain Jack and Joker. My pick tonight's Heredia. We'll skip over that. So Joker and Captain Jack got into it last lap, last race, last turn. A little leftover bad blood in between those two. Do you think Joker will get that at the beginning or use that card at the end of the race? Or let's do an over-under. Over-under second stage that Joker's going to use his card on Captain Jack.
Well, the 12's wrecking.
Okay. Tell us something new. Just kidding.
Yeah, the 12 just got cleaned out by somebody, I don't know who.
Back there on the kids.
To answer your question, though, I think you'll see it throughout the race. I think you'll see it early, you'll see it late. I think anytime he gets around that 9 car, he'll be pretty quick to put him out of the way.
So you're going over and under.
I'm gonna go under because I think it'll happen all race. I think you'll see him bump him in stage 1. I think you'll see him bump him in stage 2. I think you'll see him bump him in stage 3.
Good call, sir.
Yeah, I'm with Mayhem there. I don't think, you know, obviously Joker's going to be smart about it, but I don't think that Joker's going to give him too much of a break. You know, they are teammates, but, you know, a win's a win, and, you know, he did kind of punt him out of the way. He didn't punt him. He just moved him.
Yeah, I mean, he took him from first to, I think he ended up finishing 5th, but it was last lap being white checkered.
From talking to Joker, I know that the thing he was most upset about was he just felt like the 9 car was too far back. He felt like it was a desperation move. He said, you know, if the 9 would have been on his bumper coming into the corner, it's one thing, but he feels like the 9 being a couple tenths back to kind of drive the car onto the apron and just sort of to move him out of the way that way, I think is where he really
I agree.
Disagreed, I guess you could say.
I'd say the gap was about like they are right now in the top 3, that last race. And, well, not now. Now that Ubi's right up on Joker. But about like Heredia is to Joker. Where you're right. There was a good 2-car gap in between them. And he did just no brakes, no care, go underneath him. Yeah. But hey, a win is a win is a win. He's in the playoffs now.
Oh, for sure. I mean, I think the 9 car already had a win. Remember, he won Daytona.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
So, you know, I think that's also part of it is, I mean, first of all, it's race what? It's race 7, right? You know, at that point, it's race 8. So, I think, you know, you get that when you're 2 races to go for the playoffs and someone's who doesn't have a win moves someone, right? But I think that early in the race for that desperate, this early in the season for that desperate of a move during a race, probably a little extreme.
Caution, it looks like, for something in the back. But I agree.
Yeah.
But hey, you know, I mean,
playoff points are critical. We've seen that. You can't get enough of those. I mean, that's 5 more playoff points you're getting, and that's 5 you're keeping from another driver that you're going to have to contend with, you know, to make the Final Four. I don't blame him. I just think I do think it was an excessive move. I would have done the same thing on principle, but I think it was just that he was so far back and he went to the apron is what's seen. You know, I don't think it's the moving him. I think it's the how he went about it.
Yep.
And
you know,
situation.
this kind of opens up a crack in the Hendrick team too. You see that they're not all on the same page. Like, I know that if it would have been, say, Heredia was coming up on even someone like Drunkfest, you know, and I don't think Heredia would have moved him. I think he would have tried to make a pass on the outside instead, or something like that. And that's your team. So, and I think my team, I don't even know if they can all keep up with O'Dillon. So if Skywalker could get rid of that dog water, oh, they're stacking up again.
What the hell happened here?
It's going to be the restarts are going to be pretty tough. I mean, going into turn one, I'll tell you what, if you're in that fourth row on back and you're going into turn one, I'll tell you what, making it 3 wide into that corner to get 2 spots is awfully tempting. And the further back you go, the only, you know, the more you feel that. So I think, you know, restarts are going to be really tough here. Once they spread out, everything will be fine, but it's going to be, you know, those restarts are going to hurt a lot of cars, I think.
This is like a stretched out Martinsville. So you just get that more speed going into turn one chaos.
Yeah.
At least there is a little banking.
There is a little bit of flat trackisms here, for sure.
So, Daltor, do you think anybody on any other team would have made that move to move their teammate in front of them, or do you think that? What do you think on that?
That's tough to say. I mean, you're gonna have a lot of aggressive drivers, for sure. Honestly, as a competitor, I make that move. I make that move on a teammate, but then I kind of let my teammate know, yeah, I know, I owe you one later. Like, you've got a free card on me here. It's for
now
a
if
win.
it's Joker did already have a win, so I mean,
yeah,
I could see that. Like, if it was someone without a win, you don't, you push that teammate to the win if you have a win already. But Joker without a win, I mean with a win, I can see it. I agree with it now. Y'all talked me into it.
Oh man, I'll tell you what, Ubi has really found himself going backwards. The stage started, he had gotten put nearly into the wall, and in every single turn, I mean...
Yeah, I don't know what's going on here, but we got a gaggle of cars from like 9th on back.
Or you can just, I mean, you see, you ride on board.
Yeah, we're back here.
You ride on board with any one of these cars, you can see how much contact's coming in every corner. I mean, it is...
And I know that
everyone's breaking points different. You're trying not to get hit from behind. You're trying not to hit the guy in front. It's a tough.
It's the Sense Tiger right there.
Yeah, you see Ubi just.
Well, I mean,
he doesn't know when Tiger's gonna stop. You know.
Yeah, I think by the into the second stage, they'll get breaking points down with each other. I think you're right. This is a doubts were hit on. This is a track that they don't necessarily go to. Ooh, 4 wide right here. Okay. Tiger and Ubi both back out.
Okay.
Oh, getting stacked up. Ubi's going in the inside wall.
I think that might have been a stage. No, never mind.
No, that's not the
It goes
stage.
so slow in 1 and 2 that I almost...
Yeah, you kind of almost think that that's the end of it, but it's not.
Jokies are looking underneath. Heredia.
Oh, they're wrecking. They're wrecking. 42 into 21. Oh, was that a wreck or was that a lag spike?
Ooh, one went in the inside wall.
Oh, that's a wreck.
Green flag still. Nope, you're right. Looked like that was the one. 42's making his way up in there. Little news for him. He finally has some different paint schemes. Yay. So we don't have to see him in that stupid blue car every week. So he's trying out the green car with the red numbers tonight.
Got to mix it up. He's got 1 top 5 all season. If there's been one kind of shocker, Brody having 1 top 5 with the way he came in and really performed so well in the playoffs.
Yeah,
you know, to have 1 top 5 through 8 races is not what he wanted to see starting this year.
You're right, but that 1 top 5 is a win. So there's
That's true. But you still, you know, you'd expect Brody to be, you know, top 4 in points. I don't think he is. I think he's, you know, outside the top 5 right now.
Yeah, O'Dillon's jumped up in front of him in points last week.
Yeah.
Now,
and then, you know, 5 playoff points isn't going to cut it. with the way some of these guys, you know, Heredia's already got, you know, is approaching 20. You got Captain Jackson, double digits, you know.
Yeah, well, Heredia has 3 in a row right now.
Well, he's won 3 in a row before Texas.
Yep, that's right.
Yeah, speaking from experience as somebody who only top 5 is a win, that still gets me in.
Yep. Looks like
you see that eight
Heredia's
car is not. Oh, the 4's around.
Looks like the
and he gets the 43. That's probably a caution.
I don't think they're slowing down.
No, it doesn't look like it was one.
They're just banging into each other in that middle.
Wow, they are just sending it in there.
Now the 19.
Heredia's falling way back.
Well, yeah, you got the 8 car plot him into the wall off 4, the 19 plot him into the wall off 2.
Where's the 3 car at? Why isn't he making noise right now?
He's just in the middle. Behind the 14 and the 6.
You know what he's doing? He's the one holding everybody up. He's the one causing this big wad. Come on, Crab.
It looked like that was the end of the stage, too.
Get up there for the win for Joker.
So Joker with the stage win. Looks like the 98, the 34. Is that the 38 or the 34? The 2 car, Sadsack. Gonna get some critical playoff, some critical stage points.
You know, Sadsack, he looked really good on the road courses, but he hasn't put anything together on the ovals yet.
He's got that Michael McDowell, you know, that Marcus Ambrose factor to him. You know, where just every time you come to a road course, you kind of look up and there's the 2 car somehow for the lead. You know, you're not used to seeing him up there, but you look up, it's Road America, and all of a sudden there's the 2 car in the top 5 all race.
And
pretty cool, though.
Something though,
wow, the 43 stayed out, and the 1 car must have taken 2.
We just put Marcus Ambrose in the same category with Michael McDowell. I mean, McDowell in the same category with Marcus Ambrose.
Well, I mean, you know, the 9 car just shoves the 1 out of the way.
6 is spinning. The 3 just crammed the 14, crammed the 6.
Brody was in the wall.
43 taking it to the...
McCarty's 2nd straight hot seat.
Yep.
Didn't run too bad at Texas.
Yeah, it looks like at Texas he got some issues with hitting. But was in contention for the lead for a little while there, towards the end of the race when he finally got his laps back. I'll tell you boys what though, it's this is going to be a nightmare in turn 1 each time.
Yeah, and then, you know, you get bumped out of the way by 1 guy in 1 and 2, and that whole backstretch, man, you're just thinking, man, when I get into 3, I'm gonna let him know about it. You know, it's just a recipe for disaster. You hit 1 time, you're hitting everybody else. You know, it's a lot of frustration at this track too. Is another big thing is, you know, you're the guy getting shafted every other lap. You get pretty tired of it pretty quickly, and then, you know, you don't exactly make any friends for the rest of the race.
No, I'll agree with that. Anytime that you enter a corner at a track like this where it's very difficult you have to go from, what is it, about 160 down to 200, other drivers will use you as a braking point reference. And by that time, it's already too late.
Tell you what, the 9 behind the 8, if there's one thing that we've all been waiting to see, it's this. It's how does the 9 pass the 88? Does he dare touch him? He kind of pulled away. You got the 43, the next car. He's at least half a second back.
Oh, it looked like they're wrecking in the back.
Ooh, that might have popped out of.
Caution?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is.
That's a caution now.
Okay. Yeah, it looked like the 34 jumped up. Little quick Monday Night Racing Series update. Anthony Alfredo's leading again. Garrett's only 2 laps down. Let's go. Kyle Busch is in 18th.
In other news, Grass is green and the sky is blue. Alfredo is leading, and so aren't you.
Exactly. Give it up for the pasta man again. Sorry, that is a series that I was sponsored in, and so I had to. It looks like Alfredo's passing the 36 car. We're getting some airtime right now. Let's go. Sorry. Back to our race, guys. Sorry about that. That's
You're good. It's been a tough race for Stuart Haas. I mean, you look at the 10 cars last, the 14 second to last, the 41 and the 4 are next to each other on the third to last row. You know, I think we all hope for
14's
at least
back
I
in
hope
second
for
to
better
last.
results from SHR.
And Heredia is bringing up the rear right now.
He is, yep. 14's right outside of him, and I'm sure that they will make up a ton of spots through this corner. I think everybody. Yep, there goes the 19.
And then the 14's one that, you know, no, he's sitting good in points, but he's one of those that's been like Brody, finishing outside the top 5 a lot, and you know, it is competitive.
Oh, the 4!
Oh, causes something there.
I think he got pinned down to the apron and just was spinning, overcorrected it, and just obliterated Dylan. Yep.
6 was saving fuel.
Oh,
First
Heredia just drills the wall.
This is definitely track position track. As soon as you, yep, you've got the car
you
to
gotta
stay
get
up front.
And you gotta stay there. I mean, you've seen Ubi; he is just stuck in about 10th place.
Yeah, let's give a shout out here to Skywalker, who finds himself right now battling for 3rd with Hard.
This is secretly one of his better tracks. He's really good at Martinsville too. It's one of the reasons I know he was kind of like one of those drivers that was on the edge of staying in Xfinity to compete for a championship or jumping up the Cup, but given the fact that he's good at about 3 or 4 tracks.
Oh, Ubi!
Ooh.
They're
So
wrecking.
that too.
Oh, that's big. That's a big wreck.
Ubi's around, the 3's around 14, 12. That's got to be a caution.
Yeah, we got it. Caution's out.
Looks like a whole wad of cars. I wish you could control your car a little bit under caution and bump it. Looks like 14 got involved. Of course the 3 is involved. I mean, if there's not a caution that the 3 isn't involved, then we all have to take a drink. At least we'll still have our drinks full at the... Oh no, we'd be empty.
I'm not sure. I am, if anybody cares, not that anybody does. Tonight's on tap is from Oscar Blues. It is called Old Chub.
Ooh.
Funny name. Old Chub.
Old Chub. Does it taste rather musky?
It's a Scottish ale.
Ooh. Thick and dark?
Another one of those double beers. 8-pointer.
Nice. Going back green here. See, Heredia's back up into... right in the middle of everything now.
Yep. You just don't want to be on the outside on these restarts, because all it takes...
Ooh,
See, here you go.
Is Joker
Those
gonna
guys
cash
on the
in right
bottom
here?
get a little tight.
Does he run them
34's in the wall. The 8's going to kill the 42. Those guys are teammates. He's still swerving.
I think
Ganassi's 3 wide into this corner.
No, he doesn't. Oh, is he? Is he? No, wow. Nice clean pass there, but let's see how it goes on in turn 1.
Oh, 19's around.
Ooh.
Looks like he got the wall off the corner.
Big Man had a good showing last week.
Looks like another caution.
Oh! 19 and the 14 just...
Nobes has not had a lot of fun this race, I can tell. Him and the 19, I think, have been involved in every crash so far.
Yep. He didn't even mean to hit the 19 there. He was in last place coming around. At least he's in last place and resetting his car now, but dang. Hey, there's, you know, one thing with all these cautions, there isn't going to be anybody a lap down. You're going to be able to get your laps back and just be able to stay on the lead lap. And so this is going to...
I'll tell you what, if I was in the back, I would just like, if you got like 4 or 5 laps into a run, I would just go pit and just pray that the caution comes out while I'm on pit road, because then I can cycle up to the lead with my 4 fresh tires. and if I don't, and I'm a lap or 2 down, I'm gonna get them back. I'm already in the last. What do I have to lose? You know.
It looks like only from about like what 12th, 13th back. They did, Heredia did, and whatnot. So I think the next caution, those back there don't need to pit. So you might be able. Maybe that's what they're looking to do now is kind of take that
unless you get
strategy and play
damaged,
on
right?
Exactly.
The minute you get damaged, that whole strategy goes out the window, and oh, there goes the 8 into the wall.
There goes the 8 into the wall. I think we have 2 laps to go in this stage, if I'm not mistaken. So we might see a battle here for the stage win again. I don't think Jack's going to let Joker get away with it.
I don't know. Joker's been really good though. The 41's in the wall. The 41 hits the wall and just destroys both his SHR teammates behind him.
Oh, who just flew up into the wall? Someone looked like they just drove it straight in.
Yeah.
Oh, this is the 12 is spinning, the 19 is spinning and back.
No caution though.
I think it was the 3.
I think this is the end of the stage too. 42's in the wall.
Jack to the rear bumper of the 88. He's not going to get
the 10's around. The 4's around. Oh, he saved it.
And that is the end.
It's not exactly been the cleanest race.
Well, boys, we are going to have a.
It might not be clean, but we're going through it fast.
Yeah.
We're
going to have a colorful chat at the end of this one.
Oh, most definitely. I have a feeling that take it. Sorry, I'm guessing. This is so we're going into the final stage. Jokers look good up front. Ubi looked really good up front, but got shuffled back on the restart. Same with Heredia. Who do you think's gonna recover and come up there to compete with Joker?
The order's a lot different right now. Look at this. Like that's the 12 or the 21. Crab on the outside.
A bunch of people not pitting.
You got Heredia right behind. You got Nobes in third. You got Heredia right behind Joker. I can't wait to see how. Oh, there they go.
As the 12 looked like he broke, or 21 went up early. Joker taking it 3 wide between Nobes and O'Dillon.
And just nothing you can do on tires here. Watch out. We're going to cut this down really aggressively. Yeah, the 43 just punched the 14. 14's not going to let him get away with that. Might spin him out here. Nope.
Looks like the 6 has got something on the outside, though. Oh, no, he's dove back underneath
Joker's
the 21.
Really high. They're 4 wide for the lead.
That is... Ooh.
Is that Crab coming out with the lead? Can Crab hold it for a lap?
Joker's in a bad spot.
Yeah, Joker is in the hornet's nest right here.
Yeah, this is where it's so tough. Where you lose control, it's not going to work out for him here too.
That's a power move right there by Dylan. Use that high side to get right there. Oh, they're wrecking in the back.
O'Dillon's going to lead a lap. Caution's out again.
Well,
that was a bit, you know, for the front 6 or 7. That was a bit cleaner. It's just the ones right behind him that were getting a little impatient. It looks like, and but that was pretty competitive there up front. No, Dylan snagging a lead, and I mean, like I said, they were 4 wide. Hey, we might be able to get this in before you have to run off to tennis.
They are, yeah, the chat is, it's a lot of apologizing and a lot of finger pointing.
See, that's good.
You know, it's a lot of that was my fault, and then someone else says, yeah, it was also my fault and you did this to me, and no, that wasn't my fault. You know, here's the first one. Don't you dare blame me for that second one. And
Tiger.
You got Tiger.
And is that JoJo up on the front row?
Third. Yeah, Tiger, JoJo, and JoJo. And the 19.
Look at the 88 trying so hard to get to the bottom here.
Oh, the 2, is he going to drive underneath it? No, he didn't. 2 kept it pretty clean there.
These guys on the outside, the 9's in the wall.
Oh, 43.
These guys on the outside have figured it out. These guys on the outside have figured it out a little bit when they go into 1. They just enter super high, so if the guys on the bottom miss, it doesn't mess up their corner.
Exactly.
And they just try and run it off.
Also, Mayhem, entering high in turn 1 gives you the ability to cut down off of and extend the back straightaway, which is really hard to do, especially with a tighter turn. So it's a little too good there.
See, the 9 just moves to 21, and the 14 gets destroyed as a result.
Yeah.
It's so hard to be, you know, if you're nobs in that situation, you're just trying to hit your corner, and 3 guys hit each other.
Can't do
The 2
anything.
is really driving in deep. I don't know if y'all see that he almost dove in.
Joker just keeps driving up through. Oh, the 2! And there goes the 8 into the 42.
Someone's flying. Joker did not touch the 2. The 2 just spun out on his own from what I could see. I mean, we had a pretty... I'm looking back from Tiger on that view, and I did not see the 88 touch the 2 at all. I think the 2
I think he just loose off the corner. Ubi's in it.
He drove in super deep in that turn. I think that really messed him up on exit.
Boy. It is, you know, it's very known that Hendrick versus SHR is a feud in this league, but right now, Hendrick is pretty mad at Penske as a whole. I read in the chat, we've already gotten 2 of the Hendrick drivers call out Penske for even being in Cup. So, this is
diversity at its finest.
Yeah, you know, this is what it comes down to, though. I mean, Ubi cannot get inside the top 10 because he keeps getting run over every time.
Well, let's not count out right now that Penske's best performing driver has been Mike G. He's looking outside the playoffs right now, but he's definitely been their best performing driver, and he's not here in 22.
Well, I think one of the... Oh, my God, the 10 just gets punted into the corner.
By the 3,
I think one of the interesting things, you know, one of the Xfinity storylines, Gavin was 5th in points, and he hasn't seen the top 10 much in Xfinity this year. The Penske guys had 3 of their 4 drivers make the round of 6, or the round of 8. And this year, it has just been a 180 for them. I mean, they haven't had any success.
I agree. Besides Sir Sadsak's run at Road America. You know, that I think he finished third.
I mean, Sadsack had a good run. You see the 12 car just gets put into the wall again.
Yep, stacking up back here.
It's so tough to be in the back. I mean, you see Ubi can't get out of it.
10's looking underneath the 9. It looks like, you know, Dylan and Joker are starting to run away from the 10 and the 9. But
yeah, well, they've got to sort it out because if these guys get away from them, it's going to be... But at the same time, they're fighting for a position. If a caution comes out, you don't want to be in 4th, you want to be in 3rd.
Exactly.
You know, it's...
And I'd beg to differ on that one. I'll go on the other side. If you're in 4th, you're starting on the outside. If you go up high in turn 1, you could possibly avoid the calamity that is the bottom line.
Well, that's very true.
Looks like the 48 spins out, and he's going to collect multiple cars. That time it looked like it was on him. I didn't see him touch anyone. I think he just got the apron and just whipped around. I think that was on just on the 48, but
your mighty co-owner, partner in crime.
It is the co-owner. You know, but you can't always have success, you know. Every once in a while you have a bad track, and
oh yeah, that's why you race on so many different ones. So.
That's true. But WWT getting their first race in the Cup Series, and
could be the last.
I'll be honest, they look like a candidate for replacement in the next season. So this has been interesting to say the least. We'll see. Xfinity gets this race in the playoffs. If it's anything like this one, it could really shake things up. Now you got the 42 in the lead.
You know it's going to be even worse with how tight they are.
WWT is more looking like the WWF Royal Rumble at this point.
That is indeed true. Here comes the 6.
Looking on the inside of the
9.
6. 42.
Driving into each other. 88. So important if you're the 6 car to get away from this 88, though. I mean, every second you can get in the lead and drive away from matters. There's the 88. Looks like he gets into the 14 a little bit.
The 6 is really protecting the bottom, but I mean, I think he's got someone behind him in the 14 that isn't going to dive bomb him.
No. I mean, you can see the run the outside gets off the corner. It's tremendous.
Yeah. Nobes really was able to hold on.
Nope.
Just how slow they go into that turn.
It is. It's like, oh, someone must have wrecked off a 3.
The 6 just did what Dalator was talking about and almost diamond turn 1 and 2. And kind of ran up high and got a really big run. On 42.
To the lead there.
Yep.
Here comes the 88 right with him.
Now the 88 did make a pass on the 6. So I think the 88 might be the fastest car out there tonight. We'll have to see if Ubi or Heredia can get back up there. Oh, 19's in the wall.
Oh, there goes the 19. Not the first time we've said that today.
Come on, sir, get that dog water brain out of there. Run the right retrospect.
It is,
just
getting
one
interesting,
car.
I guess.
So I don't think anybody else was collected in that, so they're probably going to stay green
Nope.
here. So 4.
Looks like the 9 runs the 14 into the wall. Not the first time we've seen the 9 run over cars today.
I don't know. It didn't look like there was too much contact. It looks like it was just both of them going for the same bit of real estate. The 8 is around, the 3 is around. That could be the caution right there.
Looks like they're not on it as hard. No, it's still green right now.
Somebody got planted into the inside wall. Not sure who that is.
There's a caution right there.
Yep, there's a caution.
Brody really fell back after taking the lead. Once Joker and O'Dillon got around.
The tires.
Yeah.
The tires matter so much here. I mean, it's incredible. I mean, you lose 3 or 4% at this track, and you think, oh, I can just take 2, but you can't. I mean, every lap that you have, every percent matters at a track like this.
Yeah, Brody's immediately coming to pit road.
A lot of people upset with the 12 car right now.
Just about to say, that's
Let's get on board and watch him for a lap or 2.
I think we could do that.
What were you going to say about him, Dalator? Sorry, I interrupted you there.
No, I was in agreement. Looks like 12 was making a short list of people that he's not going to be receiving Christmas cards from.
He's definitely not showing the peak of his
Well, now you got the 12 in the lead.
I love it.
So
Let's go.
You can't drive into anyone if you're in the lead. You can only be driven in 2. It's the same deal every time. It's the 6 versus the 88. Who can get from 6th to 1st place first?
Ooh, who's that clipped the grass on the inside? Is that the 34?
34 looks like he clipped the grass.
88, the 88 is going to, gets into the 6, who nearly runs over the 9.
See the ones jumping up. Stays up high.
This is,
doesn't jump the nose.
They're 5 wide into this corner. The 9, again, just refusing to lift.
Back up front, it looks like the 12 and the 1 are having a Johnny Brook up there.
Yeah, they are. 34's looking high on the 12 now as
9
Joker's on his bumper. Oh, Joker's taking him 3 wide. No, he doesn't.
He does. No,
Tiger. Oh, the 12 got loose off the corner, got into the 88.
That slowed up to 34 there and let the 88 by both of them.
Do we have any idea how many laps we have to go?
We have...
I mean, they have to be going quick.
Before that pit, they needed at least, I think there was like 36 to go, and then go about 24 laps.
Did the 1 car just pull over and let the 88 go?
May have 28 laps.
Perfect.
Alright. I will say, I swear on my screen, I just saw the 1 car pull over and let Joker go.
No, the 1 car was up in the lead from not taking a pit stop, so he won't, Joker might have fresher tires.
That's true. I'll have to save this video and see about that, because that was like some Chevy collusion. It's been long rumored in the league that these Chevy cars just work together.
Which...
The 6 is throwing it in there on the 12. That could be a little retribution for a while ago.
I'm sure it is. Apparently a lot of guys got retribution for the 12. It's only a matter of time before they wreck here.
The 18, 48, 14 also came 4 wide in turn 2.
42's diving underneath.
In the wall.
Okay. Looks like even the 2 is taking advantage.
I'll tell you what, if I was like in the back of the field right now, I would just make sure I don't touch anyone. Because when everyone gets a 10-point penalty at the end of this race for aggressive driving, you'll make up a ton of spots. Up there they go. The 21's around.
I got a question for you both.
Ask away.
The entire Truck Series got a warning for Richmond because Cup get it for Gateway.
I think. I mean, I don't see it as bad driving. You might have one or two that people are mad at, but I haven't seen anything like penalty worthy yet. Nothing that's, you know, way over aggressive. Someone completely crapping on someone into a turn.
No, I haven't seen any intentional or not.
I could see maybe the 12 getting a warning, since he seems like he's been getting complaints or something, but I just know that this right here will probably set precedents, like you were talking about the Xfinity race and the playoffs, whether or not anything needs to be said before the race. I think that's kind of what we're seeing here. It's like the card's kind of recovered up to about 8th place. 42, 14,
Yeah, I mean,
and 34.
it's the 9 and the 10. You see the one just pull over. I mean, you can see it that time. I don't know if you guys saw that. He just pulled to the bottom and stopped in the middle of the straightaway. Yep. So Tiger again just letting points go by him.
And you know, it might be because he doesn't want to get run over. He's trying to really.
That's true. I just think there might be better ways for him to approach it than stopping on a straightaway. Maybe you just run the corner high and try and exit off a little faster. But
I agree there.
Hey man, I'm just 3rd place in Xfinity points. What do I know?
All right, Tiger's up. Where is Tiger right now in the standings?
He's 4th.
Ooh.
You got the 48 and the 6 behind him. I can't imagine it'll take them long to catch him.
Looks like we got spread out here, so never get to see what everybody has as far as.
Here we go. 10 cars making a move for 2nd. See that 9's going to try and get this run off the corner. He's probably going to do it. Oh, no. Looks like Ferretti has got him.
And that's something that, you know, I think Coretti is the one car that can run down Joker, because Joker, like I'm saying, he looks like the fastest car out there right now.
Oh, he's flying. I'll tell you what, this 48's coming too. Ubi's finally gotten out of the Hornet's nest, and he's angry too. I'll tell you what, he spent a lot of time back there getting damaged. I don't think he wants to wait behind anybody anymore.
Nope. I'd say our best short run car right now is O'Dillon in the 6. I think he can probably he might get the fastest lap. But I kind of caught the end of the Xfinity race, was the ghosted fastest car on short run, but then he would fall off, so might be the same situation here.
Yeah, I mean, Ghost he was really fast in the short run, and he just kind of drive away from me, and I had a really good long run car, so he would just kind of drive away for the first 12 laps, and then I would catch him in the last 10. And I needed my car to fire off a little faster than 15 laps into the run, but you know, we did what we could and just tried to hang on to it.
Good. Well, good race, sir. Right, Ubi's now is the one going to get out of Ubi's way, or is he done getting out of the way?
He will. I wouldn't be surprised to see him step out, probably off of 2.
He is right up on the 9. He's actually. Is he looking underneath the 9? Maybe this is
battle for 3rd right now.
This is a good one.
Let's see if he pulls out. Nope.
I think he might have been saving his tires just a little bit, and now he's done.
It might have been fuel. I don't know what the fuel run is, but 30 laps sounds about right for how long you'd be able to go on fuel here.
It's 24 laps on a full tank. That's
so
what
they all got
to.
I mean, they got to say. I wouldn't be surprised if Brody's in the best spot to win this race right now, because he can save fuel unlike any other human to ever drive a race car. I don't know what he does on his wheel.
I think you want to ban him clutch pedals. And then
right now, if I estimate, sorry, Buck.
No, you're good.
Right now, if I estimate it, they have about 18 laps to go, and if 24 laps is the fuel tank, they went green with about, I think, 30 laps to go. So I don't think he's going to be able to save 5 laps on track like this. So we might be looking at a situation where people come for 2 tires and roll the dice.
Brody maybe does a splash and go. Because I think that's going to be the big thing is if you have to take a half or a full can, and like you said, tires. How are tires going to look? I mean, you might have to take tires and not pull a nose. Looks like Ubi's signaling that he's going to be coming to pit road, or he just got loose.
Yeah, I think he got loose as he just let the 42 run up on him. But I think we have our first takeover to pit road, and I think Nobes is on pit road first here.
So, yeah, Ubi didn't come. Looks like he's just getting loose. So that's going to be interesting. Let's go actually, I almost want to stay on Nobes and see where he's going to cycle out later on. Because coming to pit road early, it looks like JoJo's coming to pit road.
All right, boys, I got to run. I just want to say go SHR. And that's unbiased completely. But I do have practice and I got to go.
Yes, sir. Have a good evening. This Mayhem signs off for the evening. Yeah, it looks like that's going to be interesting to see where, I mean, Heredia and Joker are definitely staying out. Captain, Tiger, Brody, looks like maybe Sir Sadsack are the only ones that stayed out, but I think the move to, personally, come pit road first, get your fresh tires, get those fast laps going again, right?
I do like the early call here to go to pit road. That way you can get a little bit of a couple clean laps in. But at the same time, speaking of pit road, this is a very arduous pit road, a very long pit road. You also have to get on a pit road, on the access road on the backstretch, going into turn 3, and then you can't blend until you get off of turn 2. So,
long time at slow speed, right?
Yeah, long time at slow speed, and it's very easy to overdrive it. So you want to make sure that you're not in jeopardy of spinning yourself out on the access road in or out of pit road.
If I'm not mistaking, the play would have had to been take 2 tires and a can of gas to make it, and it looks like you would still have to save lap doing 2 tires and 1 can. So once again, this falls into Brody. Is Brody going to be able to go half can, no tires? Is he saving enough to do that?
What's Brody's tire fall off looking like? No, I'm not sure, because I would think that you'd be a little nappy loose here. So that's going to wear the right sides out, wear the left sides out.
Yeah.
And the balance between the two. That's going to really play a big role in how this cycles out. It looks like Ubi's coming up on Nobes. It looks like Ubi's got 4 threshings, and Nobes.
He only took 2. I would have taken 4. That's what I was just about to ask you. What would you have done, 2 or 4, if you pit halfway? Yeah.
If I'm splitting this in half, I'm taking 4.
If you're dragging it out, take a little as possible.
Yeah, but you're also losing an incredible amount of time. Another track where I think fall off does matter here. Look how flat it is. You can't get the power down as quick as you can on 2 tires as you can on 4, and that's going to really add up towards the end of the run. So,
yeah.
4 is the play in my book.
I agree there, sir. Especially since it looks like at about halfway through the run, your lefts are wearing down below 70. Maybe if they stayed up around 80, but you know you're getting a lot of wear on your lefts as well, because it's like Martinsville, but a little bit of banking and higher speeds.
A little bit, yeah. Much higher speeds. Looks like, stage 3, thankfully, is a different outlook than the first 2 stages.
Yeah. It's turning into a good stage 3.
Yeah, great finish stage 3, but stage 1 and 2 was pretty hellacious as far as the amount of overdriving. I think we have about 10 to go here.
Joker dove to pit road, and the 9's right behind him. He didn't let up until he absolutely had to, and he let Heredia push him all the way. It'll be interesting to see how the Heredia can get on pit road, if he can do it. I'm gonna stay on Heredia. And
I'm looking here at Joker. The real interesting thing that I'm going to be looking at here is where does Joker come off the pit road in comparison to Ubi? Ubi pitted a couple laps earlier than Joker, and I definitely think that the 48 having those couple laps extra on is Joker looks like he might have just taken 2. Where does he come out? Ubi's going to be faster, that's a given. But
and Ubi's really pushing hard, it looks like, as he drives by the pits now.
Yeah. Joker's got a clear shot here. He's gapping. Got about half a straightaway in the second. It looks like the 9 car got down.
Ooh. Heredia might have just done a gas and go. He's already out of the pits. Let's see, can he hang on to the lead? Oh, he's right there with Joker. Looks like Captain Jack's right there behind him. Heredia is going to come out in front of Joker and hold on to the lead. Going through 3 and 4.
Leapfrogged him there.
Yep. See if he can't hold on to it. Yeah, Joker's not going to be able to pass him there. Heredia is now officially in the lead. I think he followed Joker and got that lap saved.
Not officially in the lead. It looks like the 19 has not come to pit road yet.
Oh, good for him. Let's give it to him for where things are due. Big man out in the lead. Here, let's actually go to him.
Coming to 5 to go now. Just vibing in the lead.
There he is. That big old bro, Bass Pro Shop 19. Looks like he's signaling to come to pit road now.
So if he is coming to pit road now, then looks like the battle for the lead is on. Joker is inside of the 10 car coming off the 2. He's going to clear him.
On board here with the 10, see if he can't run back down the 88. I think gave up the lead right when he came to pit. No, he didn't. He's still hanging on to it while he's in pit road. So
That 10 car is clearing down the 88.
he is. The 88 and 10 did take it that last lap. Okay. 19 did get to lead a lap though. Looks like. So those are good bonus points that he gets. But man, there's a lap. Did you see how many laps were to go?
We're coming. I think this is 3 to go. So this right here is going to be the battle. Decide. 3 to go is officially this time. We're coming to 2 to go. Oh, and looks like Heredia gives the bumper to the 88. Precursor of what's going to happen the next lap.
Oh, I think definitely.
Will Joker get moved out of the way 2 races in a row? Heredia is there. Heredia is driving a little deeper.
I think he's just quite can't get the drive off Joker has. He's going to have to do something here. Looks like he's going to go high.
He's diamonding. White flag is out here. This is it.
Joker's slightly pulled away. I think Heredia's too far back to do that move.
He's gonna drive it in. Joker sees it coming, but
oh man,
Heredia gets to the gas off of 2.
They're touching. They're touching.
Drag race down the back.
Heredia's got the inside. He really drove it in deep on the bottom.
On the outside there. He's going to get the run on the outside. Oh, they're going to bang off of 4. They're banging off of 4. Drag race. Joker.
Oh, Joker did get him. Just got him. Whew.
Have you ever?
That was a good race. That's how you race someone for the lead right there.
That's the way to finish it.
Yeah. Wow. Good
By
race.
2/100ths of a second.
If y'all could hear that, that was Nobe's reaction to it. Nobes comes in 8th place. Looks like that first pit early, like you said, but Ubi finishes right in front of him in 7th. Who was there? I've got 6 now with Brody, but
6, Ubi, Nobes, Jojo, McCard in 10, Drunk, Crab, Harris, Big Man, Skywalker in 15.
if I could somehow get... I don't like how you can't back up a live video just a little bit, please. Who is it that got our fastest lap tonight?
Fastest lap of the night goes to
Captain Jack, it looks like.
Captain
Unless...
Jack with a 32.038 to a 32.189 from Ubi.
Good race for them. Let's get old Joker in the lobby here. And let's actually get on his old 88 car here. Why do... No, not... Let's see... He was in the... I don't remember which 88 he was in tonight.
Exalta.
Maybe I don't have it. We'll just go to the... Yeah.
One of the 3 cars he's got, I think.
Alright, Chevy Goods.
I think it's Paint Scheme 2.
Okay. Well, let's...
3?
Yeah. I think he... As he's out of the party, we'll wait for him to get in here. Well, good evening to our winner of this race. Joker, how's it going, bud?
Whew, that was good. Man,
So
that was... What
That was-
happened? What happened?
that was a great race at the end there. That's how you race for the win.
I hope you guys got that on stream. I was
Oh, yeah.
sideways. I wasn't lifted. I was like, hopefully the looseness on the car, because I was sideways, would just lean on him and then we doored each other to the line.
That was great. I mean, it was like this. You saw in the times. It was 2/100ths of a second difference. I mean,
Yeah.
what a finish. Does that one
I know.
redeem last week? Captain Jack taking that one from you?
It does, but Texas still stings because I could have went back to back.
Ooh,
No.
I hear you there.
But I
You were
got this
definitely
one,
in the-
so it eases the pain a little bit.
I think you were definitely the fastest car out there tonight. Did you see it on track as you were the one to beat?
Heredia, I felt like, I don't know, he just didn't get through the lap traffic. Not lap traffic, but you know, like the first 2 stages he didn't get any points, so I just tried to stay up front with the track position. Tires mattered so much, you saw with the restarts. Tires were just so important there.
Oof. Yeah, we saw a little bit of, just people not knowing when the other person's breaking points were going into one. Seems like that was a bit hectic tonight. Y'all finally got it straightened out in stage 3. I think it was definitely a few individuals in the back that weren't getting that quite breaking in, but
Yeah.
excuse me.
I mean, Brody wants to go to Martinsville, and I think this is just a bigger version of Martinsville, so if this was a mess, what...
We were
what do
just
you think
talking about that.
Martinsville would be?
I think the only
Yeah,
advantage at Martinsville is you won't be going as fast into turn 1.
Yeah, well, but you're still smashing the brakes into turn 1. Joker,
Yeah.
let me ask you real quick about the final couple laps there. It looks like Heredia was getting to your rear bumper, applying some pressure. Were you feeling a lot of that pressure, and were you changing your line according to where you think that Heredia was going to make his move? And then when he finally did, what gave you that confidence that the outside was going to stick in 3 and 4 on the final turn?
Well, I mean, basically before the pit stop, I was trying to just hold him off because I knew as the tires got worn, I was better than him on the short run. But as a long run, he was slightly quicker, so that's why I pit first just to get the jump on him, and I had to pass him. And then with the move on the outside, I knew as long as he didn't advance me, I was going to get the spot because in this game you always get a run off the top if the driver below doesn't hit the apron or anything.
Right. That was great driving there at the end. I mean, he came out in front of you technically on the pits, but you were able to get right back around him. And as the man that you passed for the lead joins us in the booth, Reddy, how you doing tonight?
Konnichiwa.
So, you almost had him. You're only 200 seconds short. That was definitely a heck of a race in between both of y'all. I think that, neither one of y'all could be mad at each other. That was just a great final lap there. Really good, close racing. Congratulations. A little applause to both of y'all for putting on a show for us.
Always some good racing with Joker around me. Ah, shit.
So, were you faster than him, or was he faster than you? Did he just get the line that he needed to pass you, or how'd that work?
I mean, to that end, it was just who got there, who was just more consistent at doing it. Joker was definitely faster in the short run. It was a little quick butterfly, but like after that, I was coming in hard and fast. But at the end, it was just. I don't know. I got loose off the corner. So, I came out ahead of him after we pitted. I was surprised, but I was happy. Then he passed me. I was like, oh yeah. I'm either gonna make a move on him 2 laps to go or 1 lap to go. And I moved him, but he held on the outside because of bullshit. It was a good race. You got that, bro.
Yeah, I couldn't let you get another one. Couldn't, not 4.
Y'all two definitely been, I would say y'all two and Ubi have definitely been the top 3 drivers right now, showing it with y'all's wins this season. What races are y'all looking forward to going up next to that you think you're going to have some more good close racing?
Who wants to go first?
Go ahead, Joker.
I like Michigan. That's third. Well, there's going to be a vote on Thursday. We may not race Thursday.
Okay.
I like Kansas. I like Pocono. I like Dega.
Yeah.
New Hampshire's the one where I'm like, I do better without it on the schedule.
But you have to go through it. That's your hurt race, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. Heredia, what are you looking forward to?
I don't even know.
He's like, I'm just going to win at every race. I never practice.
Maybe New Hampshire,
Of
Pocono,
course.
and Canadian Tire movie? I don't know.
Ah, Canadian Tire. That's gonna be a fun one to see Cup cars on Canadian Tire.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's another one that y'all are trying out. Another track that Cup cars usually don't go to, like tonight. So that's pretty interesting. I like that one. Well, guys, that was a great racing tonight at WWT Gateway Raceway. Daltor, you got anything to close us out with?
I'll close this out with great racing tonight, obviously between Heredia and Joker for the win there, reminiscent of Ricky Craven and Kurt Busch at Darlington in 2003. One of my all-time favorite finishes in the Real Cup Series. And speaking of the real NASCAR, we got cars on track tomorrow, so I'm looking forward to that. Looking forward to the rest of the season as well. So, boys, we back.
Yes, sir. I think we need to get I need to jump in that fantasy league that we got going for Hennessy Performance and get some picks in. I think that's the best way to do it. I'm actually going to do that right now. So for
join the league. Well, put it after the stream, but
Well, for everybody, y'all have a good evening. Hennessy Performance League is signing out for the night. Congratulations, Joker.